As a first step, we will now review how to log into the SAP Business One client. Your company may use local client applications, clients via remote desktop connection, a published remote desktop application, the web client, mobile device, or another form of connecting. The process will be similar across the board. When the SAP Business One application opens, by default, the last company or database that you were logged into will appear, and you can simply enter your SAP username and password. If it is your first time logging into SAP, there may not be a company selected. Let's click Change Company. Here, you will see a grid listing all databases or companies on your SAP instance. If you do not see any companies listed, you may need to click the drop-down list next to current server to select the correct SQL Server version, for instance. Typically, there will be at least one live or production database listed that you will primarily work with on a day-to-day basis. For training and testing purposes, you may also see a sandbox or test database listed. This will usually be a relatively recent copy of the live database with all of the same data and configurations. It is important to note that any transactions posted within one database will not automatically sync and be posted in the other databases. Click on the company or database in the grid that you wish to log into. For our purposes today, I'm going to log into the Sandbox database. Your company should have provided you with an SAP username and password. Please enter that username and password as such and click OK. In some cases, they may have an automatic password reset enabled for your user. Please be sure to follow the company's password policies when selecting your new password. Please note that in some companies, single sign-on is enabled and you may not have to enter your user or password to log in. You have now successfully logged into SAP Business One. Let's assume that I have done my testing in the sandbox and I want to go back to my work in the live database. From within SAP, I can navigate to Administration, choose Company, or in version 10.0, I can simply click on the company name at the top of the application, and the same window that we just reviewed will open. You may need to re-enter the user ID and password. The Change User button will clear these fields. As a last tip to end our training video, when stepping away from SAP for a period of time, such as a lunch break, company meetings, and at the end of the day, it is always best practice to click File, Exit to quit the application. This ensures that no sessions are left hanging in the background and also leaves an appropriate audit trail.